I'm actually gonna put this guy right by the airport because the airport's gonna be kind of messed up anyway, and I'm gonna take a note from my own idiocy or genius and put the both of them right there, and then just road around them and try to see if I can't fix the fact that they suck with parks. So yeah, go into here and go medium park. Boom, boom. I am gonna put a police station right here. Not that size. Oh, come on, really? Oh, it's 3x3. Because both the airport and the university are high crime areas. And we'll have to find a way to mitigate these guys' effect on the desirability that they have. Probably by like putting some commercial stores up here because they'll be reasonably well trafficked off. And this sort of looks junky, I know, like all this, but I'm just trying to figure out what to do with them, to have them actually integrated as part of the city, as opposed to just when before I just place them down so that they'll increase desirability. For now, I think I got everything replaced, so yeah, they have no power. So yeah, airport expansion bids for airways. We're gonna click yes. It's gonna build us a. What that means is that our airport has too many customers essentially. So, and then it's gonna expand. We'll see exactly how many people are traveling in that airport in a minute here, and we'll see if that has any effect. Oh, another. So we've gotten 3 upgrades so far, or that's our second upgrade. And it turns into a large landing strip. I'm not sure if it gets any bigger than that, but alright. So we've got everything set up. Yeah, industry, university's good. Still having a job problem, and that's honestly, there's just not that much I can do about it. This is actually kind of cool. You can see the pools on the top of the Mullen condos. A couple of no job widgets. No job because this guy is living in a frickin' Victorian mansion. You know what? Oh, we got the stock market. Sweet. None of that. Alright? You know what? I'm even gonna dezone that and rezone it. That's how mad I am about it. Get out of my frickin' city, you schmuck. There we go. Don't build mansions in my city. There we go. Alright, that's a little bit better. Mansions are a pet peeve of mine because they consume demand, but they don't actually do anything. Alright. We got the stock market. The stock market gift. Another private school. And I'm going to do the same thing I did with the last private school and sandwich them in between zones. I'm not going to place country club. Stock market. Now I want to place it by a lot of commercial. So I need a good place to do that. And I think you are going to have to take the hit, buddy, for the stock market to be there. Stock market usually has some positive effects on commercial. Nothing but stores, which is a little typical. So let some of these gifts do their thing. Look it up here. 109 commercial jobs. It's so frustrating. But I mean that is part of the game, right? Part of the game is that people will leave if you don't meet their needs. It's frustrating to me because I wish the development would stay. So okay, now it's time to start going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna finish this off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna rush it, but I don't want to build power lines to here, because power lines are annoying. Easy to place down, a little wasteful, and they go away. But I'm annoyed by power lines. Sorry about the Steam pop-ups. I said I'd deal with that, but that's just my buddy playing Dumbcraft. So this will actually be a pretty substantial update for me to my channel, I think, because there'll be quite a few videos going up. I'm working on getting the 15-minute restriction removed. So just bear with me on that. Being new to YouTube and not necessarily wanting to give Google my my personal contact info right now is basically what's holding us off there. So right away I can see that there's going to be some annoying space here, and right away I'm going to try to just mitigate that with some parks. I'll probably even put another park there, but I'm just trying to build my donut, you know, around my toys, around my presents, because they really are worth having. I'm sure somebody will ask, like, why don't you just not build them? And they are worth having. They do increased demand. Did we really lose all our other cemeteries? Oh, that's interesting. They really are worth having around, and they do really have like a positive impact on your region. I'm not being too fastidious about the, you know, about the roads and about the connections and stuff like that. Like this area is just going to be a nightmare for traffic anyway, especially with the airport here. And you can see what I mean. Like, I didn't want to build the big one because the big one handles, or the middle-sized one takes up triple the space and handles triple the population. Even in my high-density cities where I have nothing but high-density residential, I've only ever gotten the small municipal airport up to the second pop. And you can see 53,600. It's just way more than we need. And I'm dubious as to the actual use of this, since we don't actually have another city with an airport in it. Right? And I can show you some of the effects on desirability. Right? Big red sore thumb in the middle of our perfectly green city. And that's obviously radiation, right? And you can see the air pollution. Doesn't really seem like our traffic enactment did that much, but that's just because of the highway. And c'est la vie. I mean, that's life. It's gonna happen. I'm trying to keep the zone sizes fairly consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which you'll notice. You know what? I'm gonna go like that and like that. Did I make any other of those things? Yeah, one right there. And right there. Perfect, alright. Put in our one ways. And every time I play SimCity 4, and I mean every time I play SimCity 4, I learn something new. Something I didn't know before. And something I sort of... That was a fuck up, but... Like I said, I'm not... You know, I'm not gonna miser over, you know, one little mistake. Just pointing it out. You know, so that it's like, take notice, this is a problem. So yeah, we got some residential demand. Same thing as last time. Now residential is gonna be like a king pain in the ass to us, which is fine. And I already handled the water, right? Yeah, I did. sometimes you want to get a city done, you know. So hopefully I'm not rushing it too much. That's what I want it to look like. And it's not these houses are never gonna grow. These guys will be sitting there and crappy, but anyway. We'll put in our services, our elementary, our high school. It's important to remember that these things aren't mandatory. The elementary, the high school, the health is mandatory, and a medical clinic will handle only 500. So in that respect, the large medical center is, but you can choose the level of education you want in your city. If you want a city whose population is going to be employed in the industrial sector, then don't educate them. This is really bugging me. I'm sorry. I gotta deal with that the way we deal with anything that we're annoyed by. So I am going to build, you know, sort of the same amount of commercial, maybe a little bit less this time. I'm not 100% sure if this will end up being less or if this will end up being the same amount, but the stadium will probably increase the effectiveness of these commercial areas. And I'm actually going to put, maybe not. Ugh. Abandoned buildings. They make Expo X rage. That'll more than exhaust this demand, but we're gonna go like this anyway. So we'll put some parks. One here, and we'll go to our large green park. Put one there, that should be good for there, and put one there. And then go ahead and lay one more industrial district down right here. And, yes. Education. Must not forget to educate. Educate. The reason I'm putting these down is, I'm trying to unlock gifts, and they're effective. So there's two reasons. There's not just the one reason. That's a playground. That is a park. And I mean, you can use whichever of these you want. I'm using parks just out of personal preference. There's no, I mean, I don't know that there's any better or worse ones to use. I'm gonna just continue to watch and fill in the things I want. So we got the that's kind of nice. That'll help mitigate some of the desirability factors. We got a big stadium, which is very yes. I have all of those things already built. More juice. I don't know if we're at the limit of our one more pop. That's not going to be enough, and we need to deal with garbage because it's going to become a problem. So we have the big stadium, and of course didn't leave space for it anywhere. That's not going to fit there. It won't fit there. That's going to have to be where it goes. Oh. The big stadium greatly increases demands. I'm not 100% sure how much we ever like big sim blimp. Just waiting for my sims to get educated and the like. And just continue to watch your schools, your hospitals, right? It's the same stuff, but I could probably fill up the areas that I haven't filled up with commercial, and I'd be fine. I'm a little bit annoyed currently at how much commercial I've had that hasn't been growing, or that